Hi guys, it's Elisa at Moat Cottage, and today we're finding out what happened with my fertile eggs that were put under the Broody Hen. My Australorp chicks were meant to hatch a week ago, and it was an absolute disaster. Unfortunately, because the crow got in, it had damaged some of the eggs that I hadn't noticed that were left in the nest, and then maggots got into what was inside the egg, and it was pretty disgusting. And that was at the bottom of the nest underneath the eggs that were still there. And I think the bacteria got into those eggs, and all the chicks inside the eggs had died at different times throughout their incubation period. So it was a real disappointing disaster. It's the first time I've ever had crows get into the actual nest. We don't have another poultry auction in my area for another 4 months. So I have contacted someone I know who raises their own Australorps, and they also have Sussex. So what I've done is I've got 6 Australorp eggs, and they're blue Australorps. Is it blue? Yeah. And 6 cross eggs, which are Sussex crossed with an Australorp rooster, and he's a big black rooster. So that's really exciting because Sussex are my second favourite chicken breed, and as you know, Australorps are my first. So I've set up a cage underneath the big shady tree so that it doesn't get too hot. We've been getting temperatures of over 38 degrees Celsius already, and it's only December, and our hot weather really kicks in February, so it's going to be possibly a really hot summer. And obviously I want my chicken to be nice and cool if she's going to be sitting on eggs. So hopefully we have some luck with these ones. I've got the cage set up and the nest set up with some straw, and I've got food and water in there ready for the chicken to go in. But first I want to put some rosemary and lavender in the cage so that the Mozzies are repelled by that, because there are some Mozzies in the cage and I want them out of the cage before I put the chicken in there, because I want her not getting bitten and I want her to be comfortable, and lavender and rosemary are repellents of mosquitoes. So let's go. It's the next evening and the eggs have sat for 24 hours, and I've put some more straw on top of the dried herbs, and the eggs are sitting in the nest ready for the chicken to come in. I've put the broody chicken into the cage and she's having some food and water before she gets to go and sit on the eggs. She's finally fallen asleep, but she didn't go and sit on the eggs, so I'll have to put her on the eggs myself. It's the next morning and we're going to see if the chicken is still sitting on those eggs. How cool is that? She's sitting on those eggs. So now we have to wait another 3 weeks, and hopefully we have a lot more luck this time. I'll be making sure she has plenty of good nutrients to eat when she gets off the eggs, if she gets off the eggs. Broody hens don't always come off the nest, and hopefully she does occasionally to have something to eat and a drink of water in this hot weather. It's certainly a priority to me to make sure my hen is looked after well and that she's not put in jeopardy for her health to raise these chickens. At least there won't be any crows getting into this nest, because there's no way they possibly can. It's not as luxurious for my chicken, but if she's sitting on eggs, she's pretty much just sitting on the eggs and not really going far anyway. So it won't be too much of a problem until the chickens hatch, and then they need a bit more space to run around in, but they should be all right for the first week or 2 in that cage. That's the fun thing about homesteading. There's always something new to learn. It doesn't matter how many years you've been doing something, there's always a new adventure to be had. So you just got to keep trying, learn your lessons and have another go. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.